I'm Emma Kramer. Quarantine again. For many families, 2020 was a difficult year due to the loss of family members, being quarantined to homes, and not being able to socialize like normal. This pandemic has been a difficult situation for families because they are not able to socialize with their loved ones. Families create traditions and memories by being together, and COVID-19 restrictions limited that. The CDC suggests that families not gather together with a limited number in the same home during special holidays such as Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Our concerns started as parents' work hours were decreased, leading to reduced income. Anytime a family's income is decreased, there are going to be problems. Families were faced with stress that put more challenges on families. COVID-19 continued to cause daily functions and traditions to change or be canceled. Our community needed positive experiences for families to participate together. People also needed assurances that activities would be safe. Once we knew our Christmas parade was being canceled, we set out to find a way to continue our Santa workshop.
From the National FCCLA website, fcclainc.org, the national program Families First gives members a better understanding of how families work. Goals for Families First are to help members become the strong family members and leaders of today and tomorrow and strengthen the family as the basic unit of society. Our Santa workshop could implement families today by understanding and celebrating families. We incorporated you, me, us to strengthen family relationships, meet the challenge, help members work together to overcome those obstacles COVID-19 continued to create.
Our goal was to create a positive, safe environment that would allow children to participate in socially distanced family holiday activities and memories during this pandemic. Since the Christmas parade was canceled, we chose another day, November 22nd, which was also downtown Christmas in Douglas, to do the Santa workshop. We got approval from all parties involved and went to work.
We were planning stations during September, October, and November, hoping it would be approved. Once we were approved for the day, we had to reserve the Atkinson Plaza, which is a spot downtown with parking spaces and larger sidewalk areas that were blocked in order for us to do this activity. We also had to find out the COVID-19 restrictions and requirements. We had to create a list of COVID-19 procedures to protect all and have those approved. The next part required putting the workshop together. We had to check costumes, plan stations, order supplies, create a map of stations, and find someone to be Santa Claus. Stations included getting your picture taken with Santa Claus, and then you could decorate a picture frame. There were 3 different globe ornaments that they could decorate and put decorative things inside. Another station was face painting, but due to COVID, it became hand painting. There was a station to write a letter to Santa Claus, and kids could have hot cocoa with Miss Claus, all in plastic cups and individual cocoa mix to help control the mix of bacteria in the current times.
The first week of November, we had an organizational meeting to determine which kids would be what characters. We had the Grinch, Miss Claus, Cindy Lou Who, Elsa, Anna, and Santa, and then a bunch of elves. We waited that long to ensure we would still have the workshop. We had to contact businesses to help sponsor stations, contact Miss Shirley, an FCCLA alumni, to use her printer and see if she could help. And we had to set a price for the workshop that was affordable enough and to help cover our supplies. After getting permission to use tables at the CMS Ag Barn, we picked those up the Friday before the Santa workshop on Sunday. NJROTC allowed us to use their trailer to move our supplies from the high school to the plaza area outside. Miss Shirley and Miss Carter, one of our advisors, took the pictures and printed them because they were printed issues. Our Santa showed up and started his day. Each activity was socially distant. Some of our challenges that we had were getting enough club members to participate during the COVID-19 and the holidays and the change of the due date due to the parade being canceled. Hosts and members helped us.
We were able to work with the Coffee County Recreation Department to secure the Atkinson Plaza. We were able to partner with First Franklin and Max Golf Carts that allowed us to cut expenses for families. First Franklin even donated all of the hot chocolate and small bottles of hand sanitizer. The radio announcer Matt Baldridge from 106.7 The Buck came out and did a live feed speaking with families. He even sat on Santa's lap.
Last year, one of our teachers that worked here had an autistic grandchild and requested that he come early and participate alone before there was a crowd. She wasn't sure how he might behave in a group, but he had a great time making ornaments, drinking hot cocoa, and making a gift for her. This year he came and was able to go through at the beginning with the other children. She said that the event made him so happy, and he went on and on about telling her how much he loved it. Other people stated that they were just glad to get out of the house with a safe and positive environment in which they could create memories with their children.
We had advertised in the local paper, our radio station 106.7 The Book, and all social media. Our Teaching as Profession classes wrote answers to Santa and mailed them the next week. Parents were impressed and shared those all over Facebook.
Family and consumer science is the foundation of this project since family is the basic unit in our society. This project focuses on bringing families together during a global pandemic and the nation suffering from political differences. Maslow's hierarchy of needs shows physical needs must be met first. Therefore, safety was our first concern. We had masks, gloves, and the activities were socially distanced.
The follow-up in the newspaper was also supposed to be done, but was never due to Thanksgiving. Holidays the next week. Once we started school, we were all focusing on staying in the classroom due to numbers of cases increasing in our community. We succeeded in making a lot of families smile and laugh. Of course, a couple of kids cried because Santa was a little overwhelming for the younger ones. It was our goal to give families some peace while creating memories that would last a lifetime. Some of the fundamental skills that we gained from this project were mostly how to organize stuff, because it took so much organizing to put all of this together. And number two, we learned that we also need to make family important in our lives and make it the main thing.
The biggest challenge that we faced during planning all this was COVID. The original date that we had planned to do the Santa workshop was changed because they canceled the Christmas parade on the date that we were going to use. So then therefore we had to find another date and then get it approved to where we could actually do the Santa workshop, but we had to go through many rules and restrictions to make sure that we could do it. And then another problem was the participation due to people being out of town and COVID and people not being able to do it.